Please, I'm busy.
Feel uneasy.
Found you. The curtain dropped. Ha! No shadow can eclipse the spouse of the sun. these were true House of Shadows assassins. No match for a prince of the House of War, of course.
Stone Garden, Paradise Downs.
It's true what the old miss told me. Victor, she said?
The shaggy dog keeps his distance, wary eyes sizing you up as his hackles rise.
You run away, everyone here run away, all run from something.
He cocks his head to one side, confusion and suspicion wrinkling up his fuzzy face.
I ran away from bad man. Very bad man. Man wanted to make me spider food. I know. I can sniff good and bad. Riker bad.
He paws a few tentative steps closer and sniffs all around you, nose wrinkling with concentration.
You good master. Good master.
He bounds forwards and licks your face effusively. His breath stinks of graveyard clay and ancient bones. Immediately, you feel an allergic reaction developing on your cheek, hot red blotches spreading in an angry rash. The dog scurries away to sniff about the area, leaving you with his approval and an itchy face. Deer stand in formation near a crumbling altar. 3 stags, fawn-coloured and hearty, gaze cloudy-eyed at a great black skeleton glowing an eerie green.
Now.
No. Now.
The 3 fawn-coloured stags shake their antlers. The clouds clear from their eyes.
Huh?
What? Where are we?
You. Vermin. Always treading where you are least wanted. Enough! really dead. I feel I've got a tumbleweed where my thinker nut used to be. If you hadn't come when you did, I might be like that thing. Thank my lucky antler you came when you did.
The stag nuzzles you, its soft, downy snout pressed into your side.
Snuggle friend, thank you, on the double.
I don't mean to fawn, but without you, that thing would have... Well, I don't know. But I'm glad I didn't find out. I feel like I could eat a whole bloody cow. I don't feel like myself.
Before you lies a primitive altar to the Seven, apparently constructed during a bygone era. Something about it appeals to you. A faint heat emanating from the stones, perhaps. The altar waits for someone. The ancient altar, before which the deer crowded, sits stark in the damp. The air stirs, as though someone had appeared and taken a seat upon the altar. A voice rises around you, its source unclear. Fractured whispers surround you. Poor thing, the words caress you like a balmy breeze. Look what they've done to you. This burden is not yours to bear. Too much has been asked of you already. I will put this right. How weary you must be. How deserving of respite. Rest. The whispers shuffle away and the air shifts. Whatever was here a moment ago is gone now.
I wish I could repay you for helping us, but all I've got are these glorious, glorious antlers, and those are stuck fast.
Here lies Jonah Freed, lifelong woodsman. Here lies a loyal man who wished to remain anonymous. Here lies Ermin Kringus, faithful overseer.
Well, hello there. Fine day for a walkabout, don't you think? You can talk to them? Odd. But interesting. Did the tree have a message for me? What now? Hey, kiddo, you're talking crazy. It's a tree, not a person. Even if it used to be a person, it ain't anymore. You been licking tree toads? Wait, stop, please. No, not like this, not like this.
Junk.
do it. I feel it instantly. A great peace. He is gone. The one who destroys me. I am free again. Thank you.
The log takes a breath. A great slab of the finest livewood bark slides free, ornate and glowing with sauce. It is the spirit's gift to you, a second skin. The wounded bark heals.
Soon I see them again. I see them on the other side. Soon. Soon.
I'm
Careful.
on the right
I
track.
spotted a trap.
That tablet Riker wants has to be close. More black
Be
ring.
ye warned.
The plot
Beyond
thickens.
lies death. The divine order guarantees it. Heed the word of the white magisters. Turn ye around. The first thing you notice is the figure's empty, eyeless sockets. The second thing is that your skin is crawling. The third is that your senses feel heightened. The fourth is that he is, or was, Black Ring. As your hand nears the ghost, your skin begins to itch. But more than that, your world expands, your vision narrows and fades, and your perception of the cavern is enhanced. Your nerves hum as if stretched taut. And you realize this is, or was, the ghost's reality. He was a guide. His job, to know the way. You see him, on pain of purging, guide magisters into the cavern depths, there to continue their secret dig. You see him float above the traps, or vanish in one place and reappear in the next. And then, at last, you see him murdered in cold blood as the magisters left the cave. Their work here finished. His services no longer required. His wages paid with his own soul, which he was allowed to keep. You feel his anger and his confusion and his raw and naked pain, and you hear the cavern echo with his cries. He turns to you at last, those eyeless sockets staring into you, and as your senses crawl beneath your skin, you realize you know the truth already. You can do as he did. You can find your way over and around the accursed surfaces, those deadly stains that rise from the gods know what, deep underground. You have the power. You have what it takes.
Divine order. With Black Ring slaves. Lucian would be thrilled.
Be ye warned. Beyond lies death. The divine order guarantees it. Heed the word of the White Magisters. Turn ye around.
Like we're really not welcome.
Please, help me!
Solve that problem. And also poses a new one.
dancing belly. A difficult task since his shoulders are tense as iron.
How can I help? If I knew the way...
Quit idling!
The chronicler puts it...
I wonder what this does.
If a device breaks in a cave and nobody is around to complain, did I really break it?
Majesties, be under no illusion. Quick work is imperative to our success. The Lady Dallis commands no less for this important dig.
We await you. Join us.
This looks similar to that other relic I found. I wonder if it has a similar effect.
The towering relic seems to hum with esoteric energy, faintly pulsating in time with the beat of your heart. You feel it drawing you closer, yearning for your touch, hungering for your source. As your palms press into the warm stone, you feel the depths of your being crack open. Your power flows from you into the relic. Yet a reverse current flows back into you with a new power, a different power. The stone warms and warms until it is suddenly too hot to touch, forcing you to remove your hands and step back.
Eternal armor could be very useful. Very useful indeed.
Is that... Oh boy. It is a shrieker.
This again?
Carved from unfamiliar metal in an alien style, this mysterious object yet glows with a pulsating inner light that is familiar to you. The unmistakable brilliance of source. Carved from unfamiliar... The ruined beacon is covered in eternal runes, detailing the history of the people that crafted it. A history that is cut off rather abruptly. Despite centuries of neglect, the light still glows with the unmistakable brilliance of source.
What was that?
Those Majesties are about to become popcorn. I could help them.
The Magister wipes his blooded face with a grimy rag as he strides towards you. Eyes narrowing with suspicion, he halts several feet away, one hand on the hilt of his weapon.
And you are? Really?
His face creases up in thought as he surveys the carnage all around. Turning back to look at you again, he shakes his head.
Wait a minute. This is all just a little too convenient. I'm betting you're the reason these Voidwoken are here at all. Sorcerer!
To none.
Folding his arms across his chest, the Magister stares at you with baleful eyes. One by one, he points at the dead Voidwoken, the dead Magisters, the dead Silent Watchers. Then, he points at you.
Your end comes, sorcerer, just as it came for them and for me. Freedomen guided the excavation rightly. Soon, Dallas will use the Aetherin on you. And then you will be the sorcerer no longer.
He says nothing, only twists his lip bitterly as he echoes, pointing at the dead. Pointing at the dead, then pointing at you. Folding his arms across his...
Your end comes.
As you begin to pull his energy into yourself, he looks at you with the purest disgust.
Sorcerer vampire! The Order are right about your kind. You are no more than Voidkin.
His last words dissipate as his energy is wholly subsumed into your own. You feel a tiny, hateful kernel struggle within yourself. Struggle, then evaporate. The pedestal seems empty, as if it once supported something. Something powerful. Something now missing. If this is what Dallas was looking for, then she has claimed her prize.
Empty pedestal. I wonder what once stood here.
You recognize the design. The pedestal is from your own era, made by your own people. Empty now, it once supported something powerful, something now missing. If this is what Dallas was looking for... The spirit's memory, in its madness, dances in your mind. You are a sensate, deaf and mute, but gifted with an unnatural ability. Dallas seeks you out and brings you here into the darkness. When the blindfold falls, Dallas bids you find and free a secret power. You close your eyes, and you feel the presence of a hidden truth. You point at it and open your eyes. You are pointing at Dallas. The hammer calmly bids you try again, then steps back into the shadows. You close your eyes once more. Now the vault before you sings to you. You raise your hand to it. It opens to your touch. From the vault, you take a sword. It's weightless, yet it feels extremely powerful. More powerful even than Dallas herself, and yet fragile. A hand falls upon your shoulder. A blade crosses your throat. Blood pours. Dallas whispers, "Good girl," and then all goes quickly dark.
What an incredible discovery.
See it. And what do I get? I'm dead in a cage. Bugger 'em all.
she said, so I hurried, and hurried some more, tore me skin and muscles to shreds and got all but buried alive for the effort. No idea. But gods know, Dallas had us on a tight schedule. Faster, we're getting close. Easy for her to say. She might be called the Hammer, but I never saw her walloping away at the rocks. She used to be a smart cookie, but she's gotten careless since that new advisor's been twisting her ear. Ah, well, there you have it. Drudgery in life and insult in death.
The spirit shakes his head and rolls his eyes. He's got nothing left to say to you.
I've never seen anything like this workmanship.
Attacking! Evasive maneuvers, Quackers!
The stone relic pulls on your consciousness. You feel the tendrils of an ancient hunger trespassing within your soul, seeking something, something you have. Source. As your fingertips brush the cool stone, you feel the depths of your being crack open. Your power flows from you into the relic, yet a reverse current flows back into you with a new power, a different power. A sharp electrical shock repels your hands from the stone and sends you staggering backwards.
A recipe to craft Mask of the Shapeshifter? Well, that's disappointing.
I tried to warn them. Can't say I didn't try.
Over there, on the tables. Those are my people's tablets.
The unusual tablet is marked on all sides with runic inscriptions that look like they were hacked into indecipherability with a chisel or similar instrument. As your fingertips trace these mutilated runes, your eyes flicker closed of their own accord. You see nothingness, vast, dark, and empty. You sense something ancient watching you, perusing you like a prison guard would watch a wayward ant scuttling across the floor of a cell. From within the endless emptiness, a voice hums into being and calls to you. God-woken. You sense an interest within the cold voice addressing you. Beyond the interest, you sense fangs, voracious hunger, a bottomless appetite that no sustenance could ever sate. You see your life flash before your eyes, every memory flitting by like a moth's wings at a lantern. The vision reaches the present moment and diverges into multiple strands, impossible to keep track of. Your brain aches with the effort of trying to keep up with the intelligence as it sifts through your every potential future. You see salvation and destruction and every shade of existence in between. And all of a sudden, it's over. Blackness rises once more, just as it was at the start. Eternal darkness and you. An electric feeling pulses in your fingertips, and a force field of some kind pushes you away from the tablet.
That was some kind of test. I'm really not sure whether I passed or failed.
The tablet is marked on all sides with eternal runic inscriptions. But as your fingertips trace these mutilated runes, your eyes flicker. You sense something ancient watching you, perusing you like a prison guard would watch a wayward ant scuttling across the floor of a cell. From within the endless emptiness, a strangely familiar voice hums into being and calls to you. God-woken. Fane. You sense an interest within the cold voice addressing you. Beyond the interest, you sense fangs, voracious hunger, a bottomless appetite that no sustenance could ever sate. You see your life flash before your eyes, every memory flitting by like a moth's wings at a lantern. The vision reaches the present moment and diverges into multiple strands, impossible to keep track of. Your brain aches with the effort of trying to keep up with the intelligence as it sifts through your every potential future. You see salvation and destruction and every shade of existence in between. And all of a sudden, it's over. Blackness, an electric feeling pulse.
Good find.
Your fingertips burn so hot, it feels like they are melting. An energy seems to travel between the tablet and your hands, sparking knowledge directly into your mind, as if you're reading with your fingers. Looking down at the tablet, you feel the words inscribed there etched into your very marrow. One must rise. You feel a connection pulsing from the stone, a tether stretching back millennia. You hear nothing, but you can feel the screams. Then your fingers grow cold to the bone. Suddenly, you are just a person standing in a cavern, clinging to a stone tablet, as if it were a life raft.
Boring.
Needed.
No, madam. I'll get a replacement here right away.